cannot wait to get some followers.
All right.
You guys are like a family?
That's right. No brothers barging on your privacy.
Stop beating up! It's time to go to work!
The family grows stronger with another member.
Nothing!
Today, we return to Jalanzana.
All right, that's it. We're done.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
The gravel has scraped my head!
All right, let's do this. Welcome to Podcast. I am your host, Lily Abernathy. We're diving into indie cinema, 2 low-budget projects from comedians trying their hand at filmmaking. Let's start a cult. Where do I even begin? This movie feels like it was brainstormed during a game of charades, where everyone's only clue was disappointment. Stavros Halkias, known for being the human laugh track of Cumtown, stars as Chip, a wannabe cult leader who has all the charisma of a DMV line on a Monday morning. Look, he's funny on a podcast, kind of, but leading a movie. That's like asking your DoorDash driver to MC your wedding and then being shocked when your vows are interrupted by a Taco Bell promo. It's chaotic, completely unnecessary, and by the end, you're left wondering if you've just been part of an elaborate prank. It's supposed to be quirky, but it feels like watching someone explain their fever dream while you're trapped in an elevator. The writing is so lazy it's practically a nap. It's all random weirdness for the sake of being random. If you laugh, it's either by accident or because your brain is desperately trying to protect you from the trauma of enduring this film. And don't even get me started on the humor. It's like someone took a bag of jokes rejected from an SNL writer's room, threw them into a blender, and hit puree. You can almost hear the writers saying, "What if we just make it weird?" without ever asking, "Is it funny?" Watching this movie is like being stuck in a conversation with someone who insists their dreams are interesting. It's loud, confusing, and you're just praying for it to end. Now, let's talk about Drugstore June. I'm going to be real with you. It's not perfect, and it doesn't need to be. Written by and starring Esther Povitsky, it's a comedy about a woman working at the local pharmacy while dealing with a robbery. It's not trying to reinvent the wheel, and that's okay. Sometimes, you just need a movie that's comfortable being the wheel. The cast brings a lot of life to the film. Bobby Lee does his usual chaos gremlin routine. Beverly D'Angelo plays a no-nonsense mom who's seen it all and probably regrets most of it. Haley Joel Osment shows up with an energy that screams, "Please remember me." Miranda Cosgrove adds a little iCarly to the mix. Jackie Sandler pops in for a quick role. Bill Burr plays a grumpy doctor who seems like he'd prescribe perks just to get you out of his office faster. Trevor Wallace, bringing his signature too loud at a party energy. And Bad Baby, who is just kind of there, like someone dared her to show up and she said, "Sure, why not?" Plot-wise, Drugstore June is predictable. A robbery at the pharmacy, some romantic tension, and a few heartfelt moments sprinkled in. It's not groundbreaking. It doesn't pretend to be. It knows what it is, the cinematic equivalent of comfort food. It's not going to surprise you, but it might make you smile or chuckle, and sometimes that's enough. But let's get back to Let's Start a Cult for a second, because I'm not done dragging it yet. It's like they ran out of ideas halfway through and decided to just film people screaming into the void. The characters are flatter than week-old soda, the jokes don't land, and by the end, you're left questioning your own sanity. Watching it feels like a test of endurance, running a marathon in clown shoes. Not sure why you're doing it, but you know it's going to hurt. Here's the bottom line. Let's Start a Cult isn't just bad. It's horrific. It's the kind of movie that makes you wonder if the filmmakers lost a bet. Drugstore June, on the other hand, is flawed but enjoyable. It's not going to win any awards, but it's charming in its own way. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and it knows its limits. Sometimes, that's all you need from a movie. So, what's the verdict? Let's Start a Cult is proof that not every comedian needs to make a movie. It's a chaotic, cringe-worthy mess that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Well, maybe Seth Simons. Drugstore June isn't perfect, but it's worth a watch if you're in the mood for something light and unassuming. Thanks for tuning in to Podcast with Lily Abernathy. Follow us at Podcast the Pod on YouTube and X, formerly Twitter. Catch you on the flip side, Space Cowboys.
If you were going to give me a consultation for plastic surgery,
It's not what I do here.
but just if you were, what do you think you would do to my face?
I'd probably start with your mouth.
Like lip filler?
No, I would sew that sucker shut.
Jill would follow you home. Jill would fight with the lights down low. Jill would die if she knew. Jill was crazy, but you know too. Jill would.
I'm a loser. Your Facebook group is right. I have no life. What did you ever see in this psycho?
1, 2. Oh, I messed it up. I need a coffee break.
You haven't even clocked in yet.
I haven't been getting paid for any of this. Oh.
Give me a double macchiato.
I brought you some hot chocolate.
Oh, you're interrupting my stream.
Okay, bye, June Squad.
You would wanna set a fight. She'll fix you with
Well, thank you, Chad.
What? Ew.
I heard the pharmacy got robbed.
What the hell happened in here?
What's your name?
At Forever June on everything except Snap at June Forever.
No, honey, your real life, actual name.
June.
This is not Queen June's private castle.
June the Almighty.
Oh. June?
Oh my God, the poor man that ends up with her.
I think I'm gonna start doing some investigatory work.
Y'all heard anything about a pharmacy getting robbed?
I don't watch the news. All I do is smoke weed.
Do you feel safe here?
Gonna have to.
I'm looking for information.
Hey, baby boo.
June Squad has a lot of time on their hands.
Take it easy. I'll tell you what you want.
What are you doing here?
I'm collecting evidence.
You watch too many movies.
You are not a police officer.
Help us out here.
God, mugshots are so sexy. Can I take this home?
No.
If not,
You got robbed. You got detained.
this is very serious.
Maybe I should bring him in. Which one of you can deputize me? Twice a day with food. What a cute TikTok bio.